Welcome to Netrush Report, your ultimate home for everything tennis, everything emotion, and everything that keeps your heart racing on and off the court. If you live for underdog triumphs, emotional breakthroughs, and the raw humanity behind the headlines, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and let's dive into the most powerful story in tennis right now. The National Bank Open in Montreal isn't just another tournament, it's a proving ground. A battleground, a Masters 1000 with the very best clash for prestige, points, and legacy. And this year, amidst the big names and bright lights, Clara Tauson arrived in Canada, quietly and viral hype. No press storm, no favoritstad just determination, a racket, and something to prove. Ranked world number 19 and the 16th seed in Montreal, Tauson had already made noise earlier in the season, particularly in Dubai, where she reached the final before falling to the teenage phenomenon Mira Andreeva. But this week, Clara wasn't just here to play. She was here to break through. That if you think this story starts with Madison Keys, think again. Because 2 days before she stunned the American Grand Slam winner, Clara Tauson took down the reigning Wimbledon champion, Iga Swiatek. Let that sink in. Clara defeated Iga Swiatek, arguably the most dominant WTA player of the past 2 years. In straight sets, IT was fearless, tactical, and relentless. But it was also the last match Tauson would play before her world changed forever, because the very next day, she received the call no one wants. 2 days ago, my grandfather unfortunately passed away. That's how Clara began her post-match interview, her voice cracking, her eyes blinking rapidly as tears welled. The crowd in Montreal fell absolutely silent. I was told the day after I beat Swiatek, yesterday, and I really wanted to come out here and show my best tennis for him. Hopefully he's watching. The words hit like a gut punch. Fans had no idea what she had been carrying into the quarterfinals, and no clue that, beneath her calm intensity on court, was a heart breaking quietly. But Clara showed up, and not just to play, she came to fight. Madison Keys is no stranger to the big stage, a powerful hitter. A Grand Slam champion, a player who thrives in high-stakes moments. But against Clara Tauson, she never had a chance. In just 29 blistering minutes, Tauson demolished Keys in the first set. 6-1. She converted both of her breakpoint chances, dominated the rallies, and dictated every inch of the court. The second set started the same, with Clara breaking Keys immediately. From there, she served with laser focus, never letting Keys back in. And when it came time to serve for the match, Clara held to love.it. Was commanding. It was clinical. It was courageous. But the crowd still didn't know why it meant so much. Until she stepped up to the mic when Clara was handed the microphone. She smiled softly. But the smile faded in seconds. Her voice shook. Her hands trembled slightly. "This one's for him," she said, barely able to hold back the flood. The stadium stood in silence, not because she had won, but because they saw why she had fought so hard. For her grandfather, for the man who had supported her tennis dreams, for family. In an age where sports interviews are often robotic, Clara Tauson gave us raw emotion, pure vulnerability, and a reminder of what truly matters. And tennis fans around the world felt it. Within minutes, the clip of Clara's emotional reveal went viral. Fans flooded social media with tributes. Speaking head, what a warrior. Playing through that pain and still dominating. Speaking head, she didn't just win the match. She won hearts. Speaking head, this is what tennis is all about. Heart, loss, and humanity. Even fellow WTA players posted messages of love and admiration. Madison Keys herself later commented, "What Clara did today was incredible. I'm heartbroken for her, but so impressed by her strength." The tennis world wasn't just watching a player evolve. It was watching a woman grow stronger through grief. Clara Tauson's story doesn't end with a single emotional victory. This is part of a much larger rise. Just 22, she's building momentum that could make her a top 10 mainstay. Her weapons? Tennis, a devastating baseline game. Tennis court IQ beyond her years. Tennis and now, an emotional strength few can match. After losing to Mira Andreeva in the Dubai final, many wondered if she could handle the pressure of the big stage. Montreal answered that question emphatically. Clara isn't just handling the pressure, she's thriving in it. Even when tragedy strikes at Clara's reward, a spot in the semifinals of the National Bank Open. Her next match promises to be a blockbuster rematch, possibly against one of her former rivals from junior level or a recent nemesis on tour. But for Clara, this tournament already means something bigger than rankings, points, or prize money. It's about honoring the memory of a loved one. It's about showing that grief doesn't have to stop greatness. And it's about proving, once and for all, that this 22-year-old from Denmark is ready for the moment and maybe, just maybe, for a title. Whether or not Clara Tauson lifts the trophy in Montreal, she's already shown us something unforgettable: strength, grace, and the kind of raw, human courage that makes sport so powerful that if you felt that moment, if Clara's story moved you, if you believe that emotion belongs in tennis, smash that like button, subscribe to Netrush Report, and tell us in the comments. Backhand index pointing right, where were you when you first heard Clara's emotional post-match words? Backhand index pointing right, can she go all the way in Montreal? We'll be covering every serve, every tear, and every powerful moment. This is Netrush Report, where every story hits the heart. See you in the next one.